Hi guys, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Mimi. If you're not new, welcome back to another video. So as promised with the minimalist video that I created last couple of videos ago, the video where I explained how minimalism has changed my life, I did mention that I was going to record a video where I'm explaining the things that I will spend money on as a minimalist. If you're new here, I've been practicing minimalism for about 3 years, and it has completely changed my life in every aspect. I do have a detailed video where I explain how it has changed my life. So this video, I'm just going to explain the things that I will spend money on. I call this like the no guilt spending. That's what I call this video, whatever. So the first thing that I will spend money on is cleaning services. I have been using cleaning services for about a year now. I started January of 2023 when we newly moved into this house, and I've been using it for about every month. I have a cleaning lady that comes once a month. She deep cleaned the entire house. My house is a little big, so we have like 2 living rooms, we have 3 bedrooms, and then we have a kitchen. It's very spacious, and it's very big for just like one person. So sometimes when she comes with a help, someone that cleans with her, and then sometimes she comes by herself. But she comes in, she does deep cleaning, and she disinfects the house. Like I mentioned in my previous videos, I do have toddlers who puts everything in their mouth. Literally everything goes in their mouth. So that's why I use cleaning services, just to come in and deep clean the house and disinfect and keep my space and the entire house clutter free. So that's something I don't mind spending money on because it's for the good for our family. The other thing that I don't mind spending money on is buying things in bulk, things that are necessities. Example of this, like toilet paper. We usually buy in bulk, like water, like I don't think I've mentioned this. I drink filtered water from the tap. We have filter in the water. Myself, my husband, and one of our toddlers drink filtered water. But our other one, we have 2 toddlers. One of them have reaction to the filtered water, so we just buy him water bottle. So we just buy him like case of water. That's what he drinks, that's what he takes to school. So I like to buy those in bulk as well. I like buy things, things that don't go bad, I buy in bulk, or things that has like longer shelf life, I will buy in bulk. And because when you buy things in bulk, it's just cheaper that way. And yeah, so I like to buy things in bulk. So that's another thing that I don't mind spending money on. The other thing I don't mind spending money on are books. Like I mentioned in maybe 3-4 videos ago, I used to read tons of books when I was in high school and college, and I'm trying to bring that back. So last year I read about 9 to 10 books. So this year I'm trying to read a little more. So like every time, if a book is not a gift to me, like if it wasn't gifted to me, I purchase it. I don't really go to the library at all. I have one by my house, but I don't really go. I thought about going there, but then I heard a story one time where a lady talked about how she had bed bugs from books that she borrowed at the library. So that just like got me so afraid to go to the library and borrow books. So normally I'll buy books on Amazon, and after I read them, if I want to hold on to them, I will hold on to them. If not, I would just donate them. So books are things that I don't mind spending money on because knowledge is power, and that's something I don't really have any guilt about spending money on. So the other thing that I spend money on is paying tithe in church. I forgot to mention in the very beginning, these are no in particular order, so it's not by most important to less important. No, this list is no in particular order. But yeah, paying tithe in church is very important to me personally because it is a command from God, from Malachi. I'll put the scripture on the bottom somewhere. But yeah, it is a command from God where it says we should bring the tithe into the storehouse, that it will be meat into his house. So like it is a command from God, so I do pay my tithe whenever I get paid. I do pay my tithe, so that's something I don't mind spending money on because it is a command from God. Yeah, tithing is something that, as a Christian, as a true Christian that live a disciplined Christian life, we should bring our tithe into God's house. And That's one thing I don't mind spending money on, because it's not even my money, it's God's money. The other thing that I don't mind spending money on is like organic food. We grocery shop like once a week, and we try to eat fresh food. Like I've mentioned multiple times, I cook a lot. I cook anywhere between 5 to 6 times a week, and we try to eat fresh food. So to eat fresh food and to be healthy, you gotta eat, you gotta spend money, and like organic food is not cheap. So we try to eat mostly organic food, especially with our kids. We try to like, like example, we give our kids fruits every day. We either give them either apples, strawberries, grapes, mango, watermelon. Like we have different fruits that we go, my husband goes to like the farmer's market or like Whole Foods and like get some fruits, fresh fruits and organic fruits, and those stuff are not cheap. And I also like orange juice, like just organic stuff. Like even with, we give our kids yogurt, like the organic yogurt is like almost $3. One is like this small and it's like almost $3. So we buy those for our kids, and those things are not cheap. So that's something that we don't really mind spending money on, because it's for our health, and we're trying to live long. We're trying to be a healthy family. So like those things we don't really mind spending money on. So yeah. So the other thing that I don't mind spending money on, like as an individual personally, is like full car coverage, right? Full insurance. I mentioned before that my car is 9 years old, almost 10, and it's paid off. I paid off my car like what, 4, maybe 5 years ago. So like I know people that their cars are paid off, they don't have full insurances, they have like liability insurance. I don't really know the full detail of that, but I know liability insurance doesn't cover everything. Yeah, I plan on having my car for the next maybe 5+ more years. So yeah, so that's something I don't mind spending money on. And my car insurance is not much anymore because the car is old, so it's not really much anymore. So the last thing on this list that I don't mind spending money on, and I don't think I will ever mind spending money on, is home appliances. And the reason for this is because we moved to this house in January of 2023, and when we did close on the house, the previous owner that we bought the house from fully renovate the house. We didn't really have much work to do to the house, but the appliances were as is on the contract. So like if anything was wrong with them, we would have to replace, and we agreed to it because the dishwasher was like almost pretty brand new. I don't think they used it as much. The stove is like almost brand new. They didn't use it as much. They were like a family that didn't really cook as much, so everything looked good. The only thing that we needed to replace was the dryer and washer, and we did replace those when we moved. The dryer we replaced when we moved, and the washer we replaced when we newly moved, and then the dryer we replaced about less than a month ago because it literally died on us. So, and to replace it, we had to get like a bigger one because we're a family of 4. Washing and drying clothes just for our kids alone is a lot. So we got a bigger one, and it was pretty pricey. So that's something we don't mind spending money on. So the last thing on this list will be gift for our kids' teachers. Example, like around the Christmas holiday, we like to buy our children's teachers, we like to buy them like Christmas gift. Every holiday we like to give them something small as a token of appreciation, because I feel like anybody that takes care of children, anybody that's a child caregiver, deserves to be appreciated at some point, because toddlers especially are not easy to take care of. I have 2 of them, and I know I'd be exhausted at home. So I do, and just imagine they're in school for like 8 hours. Like my 2-year-old go to school for like 8 a.m. No, let's say like 8:30 to like 5 p.m. Those are long hours for teachers to be taking care of kids. So the least we could do as parents is just appreciate them. So like I like to give gifts and it brings me joy, because I feel like that's one of my love language to other people. Even my girlfriends, I give them gifts. I give gifts all the time. I love giving people gifts. I feel like that's one of my calling in life, to be a giver. I never give to expect from people. Like on Christmas, like even our kids' Sunday school teachers, we give all of them, like gift and stuff. And I never do things to like receive back anything. But yeah, that's something I don't really mind spending money on, to appreciate the people that are in our life, the people that takes care of our children. And that's something that brings me joy. So yeah, those are all the things that I don't mind spending money on because they are important to me specifically. So let me know in the comment, what are some things that you don't mind spending money on? And these are, like I said, are my no guilt spendings. So let me know in the comment section, what are things that you don't mind spending money on. And I thank y'all so much for all the love and support on my channel, on my video. I appreciate you guys. I will see you guys in another video. Bye bye.